Hi, very good evening to all. Welcome to Unacademy channel. Pavan, good evening. Anybody is watching right now, watching recorded later, please don't forget to like the session and also share with your friends if anybody want to prepare TOC and they want to practice the question. Then this series really helps. Myself, Malisham Devasane. You can call me as Deva sir. Yes, if you want to follow my classes on Unacademy, yes, you can visit this URL and click on follow button. You'll get a notification. You have completed 4 subjects. Tips how to complete all the subjects properly. The main thing is like do not waste the time on watching the videos. The first point, and second point, you should know how to watch the video. Right? Mostly what the people does is just they start and end and they don't revise the concepts they have studied. तो आपको क्या करना है? You watch the video, but at the same time you know which concepts need to be written and which concepts need to be practiced thoroughly. कुछ concepts ऐसे होता है यार बहुत easy लगता है, just एक दो बार देख लिया तो भी हो जाता है, but बहुत सारी चीज ये होता है आपको बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम लेके प्रैक्टिस करना होता है. So that you should identify. When you see something difficulty in the concept, definitely you should give more time. ये हमेशा आपको फॉलो करना था, बट बहुत लोग ऐसे उनको डिफिकल्ट लग रहा है उनको इग्नोर करके आगे कॉन्सेप्ट में चले जाते हैं. तो ये है आपको स्ट्रेटजी फॉलो करना चाहिए. When you see any difficulty, give more time in the concept so that you will make it easy for your preparation. बस अगर 4 सब्जेक्ट्स कंप्लीट हुआ तो अभी से आपको टारगेट बनाना है. तो save the time for unnecessary things, spending the time for unnecessary things. You should practice only the important things that you have in your notes and don't practice everything as you don't have that much time. Okay, so easy things, don't practice the 10 problems for the same formula and same concept. Just solve 1 or 2 problems on the same concept. You can save a lot of time. Now, if you want to prepare, now Unacademy is giving you an offer. The offer is extended till 31st August. You can grab this offer right now. You have 6 plus 3 months for 8,499 and 12 plus 6 months 11,999. This offer is extended. And 9 plus 3 months for 9. No, you will get 9,999. And all of them, the code is same CSTA code. So this offer is the best so far, I think. 17,499 for almost 30 months, 20,999 for 3 years plus additionally 6 months. In case if you have any queries, you can contact the Unacademy support team. They will help you to resolve the queries. And offer, remember that it exists, it's available till 31st August. And the new batches which are starting from August 31st is the programming by Pankaj sir. And also you have 2026 aspirants, same subject is going to begin. And CSE also you have the new subject which is going to begin from August 31st, that is the digital logic. And computer science and data science is live. You can join anytime, whenever you are ready. If you don't have the time, you may ignore any subject that you want, but if you have the time, at least prepare a few things which are actually happening in the exam. Every subject there are some important concepts, important chapters, important topics, so ensure that you have covered. PYQ अलावा कहाँ से MCQ practice करना है? We are doing in the class, right? ये 300 सीरीज में कहाँ चल रहा है? इसी यूट्यूब चैनल में आपको बहुत सारे प्रैक्टिस क्वेश्चंस मिल जाता है. And also if you join Unacademy, you can get practice batches and even free class also. We do take lot of DPPs. So don't worry about practicing. When we are there, we will always help you to do that. Now we are going to continue the PDA construction. How do we construct? So I'm going to construct the PDA. Can you help me? I'll do construction, but how you do it? Take one small string, or just 5 length or 6 length. 4 A's, 4 B's I'm taking here. And now what is the logic that you are going to follow to accept the string? You have the stack. You may assume 𝐻0 is there or not. I'm assuming 𝐻0 is there. And this 4 A's I will push as it is. Every A I push 1 A only, so I'll get 4 A's. And every B we can pop 1 A. So you should know the logic before designing. Yes, I understood the logic. When the end of the input comes, now I should see the 𝐻0 on the stack. Then we will go to accept. Okay. Yeah, why don't you join free classes on Unacademy, Akshat? I'll help you, to resolve your doubts. पूरा चैप्टर ही डिफिकल्ट हो रहा है, मीन्स योर अप्रोच इज रॉन्ग. उस अप्रोच को ठीक कर लेते. यू आर ऑलरेडी हैविंग द पेड सब्सक्रिप्शन, you can watch the videos and you can practice the questions which I have done in practice batch. That can give you clarity. Now this was okay, but practically, if you want to design PDF for this, then you should represent, like when A is the first symbol, then what is in the top of the stack? You should have a clarity, right? Then you should write more in detail. Here, when you see this, you will see the top of the stack 𝐻0. I'll write here. What is the top of the stack for each input? This is your input. What is the top of the stack that you should see? 𝐻0. And when you see this A already pushed, so you will see the top of the stack A. And for this A also, A is the top of the stack. You should have a clarity. What is the input you are reading? What is the top of the stack Q? आपको पता, when you design it, must represent what you want to do. I want to push, so I should write A 𝐻0. If you want to pop, you should write epsilon. You know that how to do it, right? So when B comes, top of the stack is A, and what do you want to do? Pop. You should know that operation also pop. And here you want to do push. And B comma, again A should be pop. Top of the stack A, you should pop. Top of the stack is A, you should pop. When you spend more time, you will get more clarity. So यही तो है, when you see the difficulty, give more time to understand each parameter and use it and design it. You will get to know how to accept this language. Now we are almost ready. इसको कैसे डिजाइन करना है? तो initial state से आप, you can push every A, like A comma 𝐻0. What do you want to do? You have everything here. A comma 𝐻0, you need to push it. A 𝐻0. The next time onwards, this transition will not help, right? ये सिर्फ पहली A के लिए help करेगा. Then second day onwards, you should do A comma A. What you want to do? Push or pop? You want to push it. So already A is there. You need to put one more A. Now this transition can help the remaining all the A's to push, because for every combination that you will see the a comma a only. And when the first time b comes, you can change the state to understand to pop operations. Now here we'll compare every b with 1a. If it matches, then we'll pop it. If there are equal number of a's and b's, then definitely every b will see 1a, and when the b's are over, at the end of the input you will see Z0 on the stack. So do whatever, you can keep the Z0 or you can pop it and go to final. Now if you want to accept epsilon from Q0, this end comma Z0, that's epsilon comma Z0 may happen anytime. That means when the epsilon you want to accept, then end comma Z0 will happen. If you have at least one symbol in the string, then you will take this path and you will go to the final to accept a power n, b power n. So you can write either end or epsilon, is your choice. Some people writes dollar, some people writes end. It's fine. This is called as end. Some people call dollar, some people call some other symbol. You need to do the assumptions. Take the assumptions, then you can understand. Any other way to design the same problem? Any idea? Is there any other way to do it? If you want to accept a power n, b power n, where n greater than or equal to 0, a, can I directly write like this? Push a without looking at the top of the stack. What is the meaning of it? Read input a, don't look at the stack, but push the a. When the b comes, start popping it. If b's and a's are equal, then definitely at the end of the input, we'll see Z0. If you want to accept epsilon, at the end of the input, you will see Z0 on the stack. Same thing, but यहाँ पर दो ट्रांजिशंस लिखा है, इधर एक ट्रांजिशन लिखा है, ये नॉन डिटर्मिनिस्टिक ट्रांजिशन है, वो डिटर्मिनिस्टिक ट्रांजिशन है. And also remember, in PDA you can use like this or you can use previous type also, but in deterministic motion you can't have this transition. This is not a DPDA, remember that. Previous one was a DPDA, but this is not a DPDA, it's a PDA. Can you try another one? Try it. I'll give you time, then we will see how to do it. Even did this? Great. So let me help you how to do it. What is your language? A power n plus 2, b power n plus. That means 2 a's, then a power n, 3 b's, then b power n. Can we do this? This a, just ignore it, just read it, and but don't do anything on the stack. Skip this a, and this a also you do skip. And 2 a's, ensure that you got it. And यहाँ पर every a you can push 1 a. And what you will do, this b and this b, just skip. And here pop 1 a for 1 b. Pop a. Here push a's. Difference between them is 1 but you don't worry about difference, right? You need to use a stack to understand this concept. So stack से कैसे use करना है? So don't do any operation on the stack. Push a's, don't do anything on the stack, but pop the a's here. Okay, have you done? For every a, push a, and every b, pop a, and if the input is b and that not, it ends at finds it no. That now look at initially 2 a's we need to guarantee, so we will guarantee that 2 a's a comma z0, keep z0 only. So this is a skip on input a, and again do the same job, a comma z0 slash z0. So this will guarantee 2 a's happen. Now after that we don't know how many a's are there, right? You can have n greater than or equal 0. So now you can push all the a's here, like a comma z0, a comma a double e. Now every a you push 1 a, then if you do that, when the b comes, a will be there. If sometimes it could happen, if a's are not pushed, then it could be possible z0 also. Then we should look at the 3 ways. B comma a may happen, b comma z0 may happen. If the b comma a happens, oh, don't pop it, keep the same then. We need to skip the 3 b's, right? So b comma either a or z0, whatever it happens, keep the same. But how many times you need to skip? 3 times minimum, because that 3 b's are there to skip. Three b's. Now if there is no b directly, it is possible. No, b's definitely should come. There is no other way. 3 b's definitely should come, but top of the stack maybe z0 or maybe a. If no a's are coming, then 2 a's skip, then 3 b's you skip, then go to final at the end. When now if b comma a is there, that means some a's are pushed, then you have to pop those a's by writing b comma a slash epsilon. If there are more b's after 3 b's, then every b will pop 1 a which is pushed. और उसके बाद अगर ये b's and a's equal है, then definitely at the end of the input you will see the z0. Then go to find. So the dash represent either you can keep z0 or you can pop it, you can push it, doesn't matter. Got it? तो फर्स्ट लॉजिक को समझना, देन उसके अकॉर्डिंगली आपको एवरी कॉम्बिनेशन को समझना. When the input comes B, then what are possibilities for the top of the stack? Okay, let's move to the next one. A very famous question. Take 2 minutes, design, then I'll also design for you. Now the input is, take any example to understand, right? Any example. If this is your W, then ash, its reverse, how do you see? This B will come here, A comes here, B double G. This is reverse of the W. What is the connection between these two positions? This B definitely it comes here, and this A here, this B here, and this. Now you need to remember this W, so that W power R you need to compare with the W. So can I push onto the stack as it is? Stack has 𝐻𝐸, right? Suppose I want to push entire W as it is. A comes, then push this A, push B, A, B. We pushed all the symbols as it is onto the stack. Now when B comes, can we pop from the stack as it is? क्यों? ये जो B है ऊपर दिखेगा. जैसे B pop होगा, then definitely this A इधर होगा, जो reverse है ना, और this B इधर होगा, top of the stack. And if you pop it again for this A, you will see here, and for this A, you will be seeing here. And at the end of the input, what will you see on the top of the stack? 𝐻𝐸. Correct? And to do this operations, आपको पता होना चाहिए ये पुश कैसे करना है और what could be the possible combinations. इधर कोई रिस्ट्रिक्शन है A से स्टार्ट करना, B से स्टार्ट करना, इन जनरल कोई रिस्ट्रिक्शन नहीं है. शुरू में A आ सकता, B आ सकता, और सीक्वेंस भी कुछ भी हो सकता. तो ऐश इज अ वन. ये जब आएगा आप स्किप करके सीधा पॉप स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं आप. ठीक है, जैसे पॉप स्टार्ट होता है देन पुश विल नॉट हैपन. आपको पता होगा there will be no push once the pop starts. तो w power r begin हो गया, इसका मतलब push operation नहीं होता इधर. अब combinations को देखना पड़ेगा. Initially a or b could happen here, a comma z naught or b comma z naught. You can push any combination that comes, push it till the ash comes. जैसे ash आया, then start doing pop. What is the combination? B is the input and B is the top of the stack. You should pop it. And A is the input, A is the top of the stack. Pop it. So always there is a match. You will never have B comma A comma B. You definitely, it is going to be the same symbol. A comma A pop, A comma A pop. And then last one, when the end of the input happens, then Z0 should be the top of the stack. And stack, you can do anything. Got it? From Q0, initial symbol may be A or maybe B. If A comes, push it. Even B comes, push it. We don't know A or B comes, but both of the choices we have taken. And after that, any combination could be there. If you push A, then later A may come or B may come. If you push B, later A may come, B may come. So all the combinations you try. So A comma A could happen or A comma B could happen. The past, right? A is the present input, then previous input was maybe A or B. Should push for any combination. B comes, then top of the stack may be A or top of the stack may be B. For all of them, just push it. And when you start pop, once you see the ash, then you may start popping, because this W, top of the stack, maybe B, again maybe A. So as per this string, B is there. Another string could be possibly A here, and some string could be epsilon also. Only ash is, what is the minimum input here? Ash is the minimum input, means before ash epsilon, after ash epsilon. Correct? And when the ash comes, the top of the stack may be A or maybe B. If it is A, keep the A only. If it is a B, keep the B only. If it is not there anything, get not over the stack, then keep the same only. And once you see the ash, then next job is to start the popping. Pop happens because of two reasons, A comma A or B comma B. The end of the input, the top of the stack should be. This motion is called as DPDA. This language is DCFL. We'll see one more important question for you. W power R. Take 2 minutes to understand, and remember, DPDA not exist for this language. So do not try DPDA at all, because not possible. But definitely PDA exists. That's why this language is CFL but not DCFL. So how you design? The problem with this string, you do not know when the reverse begins. No, your string W, and what is your its reverse? A B A. One thing is sure, when the reverse begins, the present input will definitely same as the top of the stack, but that cannot be guaranteed reverse begins. See here also, you see when you are pointing here, this is also same as the previous one, but here the reverse not begin. So reverse may begin when the present and previous top of the stack, previous input is same. Once the reverse begins, you can match A comma A, B comma B. The first thing is, when will this happen? We do not know. That's why we need to start non-deterministically. Whenever you see the present symbol is same as the previous symbol, we can assume that reverse may begin, may not begin. If it begins, then start popping. If not begins, then if you assume not begins, then push further. What is the approach? Let me try. A, B, A. Now A, what will you do? You have to push, no choice. B, and should I push or pop? Is there any chance of having reverse of the W here? No chance. Why? These two are not same. Right? So you have to push. Means W continue. And A, is there any chance of reverse begin here? Impossible, because these two are not same. Push. And at this A, reverse may begin, may not begin. We do not know. So we have to take two trials. W may continue. Let's take down. Push one choice and pop another choice. If I start popping, then A comma A I will pop. A comma B I will fail, because these two are mismatching. Right? If you start pop, then it fails to reach final. So we will continue push. Out of two paths, I'll show you one path leads to final. That's enough. Now, again this point of time, you may push or you may pop. There are two choices. If you start pushing, then definitely you cannot pop all the symbols on the stack. तो आपको अगर पुश किया, it will fail to reach final. अब क्या करना होगा? इस पाथ को देखो. This A, if pops this A, then this A, it may pop this A and B and A. Then at the end of the input, you should see the Z node as the top of the stack. So one path, like till from here to here push and here to here pop, then you can reach the final. Can we design now? Out. Very simple thing is, like, I'm just designing very simple machine. push as long as you want it, either A or B. At some point of time, I'll change the state. I'll start popping it by match. I do not know when the reverse of happens. The string is valid. Definitely it should follow this path. At the end of the input, if that not happens, then go to final. So which strings can reach final? Only the strings in W and W power R form. तो जो भी पुश किया है, अगर ये पॉप नहीं किया सारे सिंबल्स को, आपको जेड नॉट नहीं दिखेगा. तो जितने भी पुश किया उतना सिंबल्स आपको पॉप करना होगा. देन यू विल सी द जेड नॉट एट द एंड ऑफ द इनपुट. तो कैसे पता ये एंड है? ये एंड नहीं है, बट ये एंड कैसे पता होगा? बिकॉज फ्रॉम द फाइनल देयर इज नो ट्रांजिशन. अगर ये बीच में एप्सिलॉन लेके आया तो उसके बाद इधर कोई ट्रांजिशन नहीं मिलेगा. When there is no transition, you can assume that it goes to trap state in deterministic, but it's a non-deterministic. So push anything and change non-deterministically and pop by matching, because W power R may begin. So once it begins, it only does pop. And if these pops are proper, if you have predicted correctly, at the end of the input, Z0 should happen. It's a very easy non-deterministic motion to accept W power R. Got it? So now, based on this, I want you to think about 41. Identify CFL but not DCFL. I'll give the options. Option A. Requires practice. You asked me before 10 years, I was in BTech, I was also not aware what is PDA and how to accept the languages. So now, what is m not equal to n mean? M less than n, m greater than n. And many people, I have taken this question just to tell you there is no shortcut to answer CFL but not DCFL. Only the shortcut is understand. What is m less than n or m greater than n? Any idea? Can you design a DPDA for this? Right. What is m less than n? That means number of is less than b's. When this is the situation, a power m, b, who is less than? A is less than, so b is greater. You will be seeing something like this: b power m, b power some portion, let's say k. Now that means b is definitely greater. K is at least 1, right? I can say here b plus. This is what happens, right? B is definitely more. And A is how you can write expression a plus a power m, b power m. Now definitely A is more here. ये दोनों कॉन्सेप्ट को आप पीडीए के साथ डिजाइन करना होगा. How you do that? Is you will push and B's will pop the A's. How long? B comma A, B comma A, B comma A, right? B comma A pop. Keep repeating as long as. But once this B's happens, you will not see A, you will see Z0. So when B comma Z0 comes, keep a Z0 and read any number of B's. All the B's, skip all the B's with the help of this transition. You can put a self loop and skip every B. And have you done deterministically? Any confusion? No confusion at all. यहाँ पर देख लेते. Push all the A's. And this B, you pop the A's. How do I know B is less than A's? When at the end of the input comes, you will see definitely A as the top of the stack. It means A is definitely more, because at least 1 A was there. After popping this many A's, you will see this A's on the stack. A should be on the top of the stack, then you can accept. This is how you can design deterministic PDA. And A's comes, you will push, doesn't matter which A. And when B comes, you pop it, right? After that, more B's comes, then B comma did not skip. If end comes, accept it. But if more A's are there, at the end you will see A. Then you will see A. Can you tell me how to revise the thoroughly? So only the best solution for the revision is read your notes, right? But in gentle way, right? इसके बाद एक 11 बजे सेशन है स्पेशल क्लास के अंदर. You can also join and interact with me. Anybody want to do the revision? The best solution is go through your notes. And आपकी नोट्स में नो नीड टू लुक एट एवरी पॉइंट. प्रॉब्लम्स को अवॉइड करो, बट अप्रोचेस को समझना, अप्रोचेस को एक बार रिकॉल करो. एंड ओनली द इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग्स ऑन ईच पेज बी रिवाइज क्विकली. एंड इफ यू गो टू ईच लाइन, देयर इज हाई प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट यू विल वेस्ट लॉट ऑफ टाइम. जो आपको लग रहा है ये पता है, बिल्कुल क्लैरिटी है, यू कैन इग्नोर दोस पॉइंट्स. बट जो ईजी, बहुत ईजी है, दैट यू आर एबल टू रिमेंबर फ्रॉम लॉन्ग टाइम आफ्टर completion, then you can skip them as you are comfortable. But connect with every topic that is there in the syllabus. Do not miss your revision and practice. इसी स्ट्रेटजी के साथ गया है ये DCFL. And यहाँ पर problem क्या है? A's you can push, but B's, should I pop one A for each B? Or if you see this, A's is twice the B's. That means every B should you pop 2 A's. And this is going to be a non-deterministic. Cannot do deterministically. And this one equaled means at the end you should get not here B's more. You will see all the A's that you pushed on the stack will be popped after some time for the B's, and remaining B's you can skip as you want. And this is also DCFL. Problem with this also only option B the remaining questions we'll do in the next session. And today 11 p.m. we have the free session on Unacademy, like how to attempt test series. If you want to interact with me, then you can join this session how to attempt test series till 11 p.m. And tomorrow also we have a session 5 a.m. That's a TOC revision part 1. You can also join this, really want it. And tomorrow 11 p.m. also we'll have a session, and 10 p.m. YT practice. Tomorrow plan. Today. Remaining 11 p.m. as well, there is a special class, generic session on special class. Yes, if you are interested to take the subscription, the offer is extended till 31st August. 9 months you have 8,499. Price actually given for 6 months, then additionally increased 3 months, and here plus 6 months, 12 plus 6, 1 year 6 months, 11,000. Similarly, 9 plus 3 months, 9,999. 2 years plus 6 months, 3 years plus 6 months. You can see the price, each of them corresponding. All of them use the same code CS. And new batches which are started from August 31st, going to start, right? Python programming and for computer science, digital logic. This series is already live. If you are interested, them separate. You can follow my URL. Here you can find the free class that I'm going to take every day. You can visit this and just click on follow button. Then you can look at the today class, the free. TOC and compiler. Today you have at 11 p.m. generic session, but tomorrow morning 5 a.m. you have a TOC complete revision part 1. You just visit my profile, right? Go to here, you can see there are free classes down, and to click on follow button you will get notification of my class tomorrow morning 5 a.m. If you are already in my Telegram group, then you can see the class links of mine. Will share in case if you are not happy. Or same timing with the more questions practice on PD.